Hello beautiful humans, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tessa Stewart and today I will be doing a makeup tutorial for you guys. So in today's video, I will be showing you how to achieve this look right here with this beautiful yellow and orange eye. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this look, then just stay tuned. But before we go any further, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you're alerted with all of my future uploads. And without any further ado, let's get right into the video. So I've already applied my foundation, contour, so my base is already done. So now we're just gonna be working on the eyes. So I'm gonna start off by applying my eyeshadow base. I'm gonna be using the PLouise base in Blank Canvas. And right now what's on there is concealer. So I'm just gonna apply that all over the lid. Put that on. And then I'm gonna apply a little bit on the lower lash line as well. Okay, all right, so we're just gonna blend that in. Now we wanna be very careful since we've already done our base. Now, if you're a beginner and you're not very good with placing your eyeshadow yet, you can always do your eyeshadow first. You don't have to do your face first. I just like to do my face first. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side. Okay, so now we have that the eyeshadow base down. Here's the deal. If you have hooded lids, or even if you don't really, you want to let, like, just once you put this, if you're going to use this particular base, you want to look down and let it dry or you will get creases. I always get creases. It's not a big deal. We can pat them out, but I just wanted to warn you ahead of time. So now I'm gonna go in with my transition shade, and I'm gonna be working with my Juvia's Place palette. So I did a look on a client of mine and I loved it. And I was like, why didn't I think of this for myself? So now I'm going to recreate that look on myself. But it looked so good on her, like, So I'm gonna pack the color in first. Pack it on in the upper crease area. Once it's packed onto my liking, then I'm going to blend. So here we are. Now we're blending it out. So guys, are you in a state that's still in some phase of quarantine? Or has your state opened up yet? Like, what's going on where you live when it comes to the illness? We'll call it the illness. We all know what it is. But I'm in New Jersey and we were like the last people to open up, okay? We started phase 1 and then that's it. That's all we've done. And like a lot of things still aren't open. So like my husband and I got ourselves dressed up, thought we were gonna go out, do something fun. And like even just eating outdoors or whatever, it rained, which means we had to do takeout because we clearly couldn't sit outside in the rain and eat. And that was the weekend. Like there's nothing to do. Like nothing's open. Oh my gosh. So I'm ready for a little bit of normalcy. Don't get me wrong. I want everyone to be safe. I want everyone to practice social distancing and wear your mask when necessary. I'm not a big mask person, don't at me, but that's the truth. But wear them when necessary, and I'm ready to get back to normal. Like I'm ready for summer to feel like summer. I'm ready to go to brunches and weekend getaways, okay? And Corona is just raining on my parade. All right, so we have that color down, and this color came from my Nomad palette by Juvia's Place. And then from the same palette, I'm gonna go in with the cream shade. So no cut crease, just a really blended look today. So now we're gonna take that color and pack that on the lid, just in the inner corner. Bring it up. Okay, now you're not gonna bring it all the way in, like just like a third of the way, right? Blend this. Now we're gonna go into our Violet Voss palette, and we're gonna use the color Leg Warmers. This is the Vibes palette. I like it a lot. I love the neon colors. So we're gonna put this orange right here. All right, so now we're gonna deepen this up. We're gonna go back in with that first color we were using on a more concentrated brush, and we're gonna pack that on the outer edge. All right. Blend that with that orange. All right, so then with my Morphe brush, I'm gonna go in with this deep brown color that's in the palette. You wanna start off with a very light hand, okay? This is a very dark color, and we're trying to build up the intensity, okay? Just pack that in. Same thing on the other side. I'm gonna go back in and intensify that color. Intensify the orange and the first shade that I put down. Pack it in, blend it up. And you just wanna blend these two colors together, get a nice gradient. And then what I like to do is take a clean brush and just blend up at the top for the brown and the yellow to mesh together well. Okay, so what I've done was intensify, just put a little bit more of that PLouise base at the bottom here. And then now I'm going to, like I said, pack that color Leg Warmers on the lower lash line. So now I'm gonna go in on the other side, do the same thing. Pack that color on. Such a vibrant color. I hope that the camera is really picking it up. It's so bright orange and neon. Blend that down a little bit. All right, so I changed my mind and I brought that color all the way into the inner tear duct area. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my palette from Pat McGrath, the Astral Quad palette. I don't know, but I'm going to be using this color in here, and I'm going to be using that in my inner tear duct area just to brighten this sucker up. Look at that. Whoo, yes. I just want this to like open the eyes up, give a certain feel. Okay. All right, so I've done one eye off the camera. I've done the liner at least, right? So we're gonna do this liner here, And we're not gonna bring the liner all the way in. Just start it where your eye starts to like round off on the lid. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start, look guys, I am not good at liner on camera, okay? So we're gonna try, we're gonna do this together today. So I am going to attempt to get a proper wing. Okay, so here we go. Now you wanna start with one line, almost like you're trying to connect the end of your brow, like the end of your eyebrow to your eye. And what we're gonna do is just straight line. So you get the desired length that you want, right? I think that's pretty good. So what you wanna do after you make the tail of it, right? You wanna connect it to the like mobile lid, right? So you're gonna start not at the actual point, but like right before it, so that the point stays sharp. And then you're gonna start here, okay? And then pull it in. Pull it in. Like that, okay? Then that tail that you've created, you're gonna fill it in because all that space is empty. So now you wanna fill that part in with your liner. Now you're gonna bring it in a little bit further within to the center of the eye. So you're gonna start your liner right about where the orange color starts on your lid. That's where you wanna start the liner. So there we go. Now, if your liner isn't as sharp as you wanted to, or you went a little bit over down at the bottom, you can always go back in with concealer, or you can go in with some more of that white base, and then you would just straighten it at the bottom. All right, so we did the liner. Now I'm gonna take some black eyeshadow and I'm gonna set that liner. Setting the eyeliner, the liquid liner or the gel liner with eyeshadow, if the eyeshadow is dark enough, if it's black enough, will intensify the color, and it'll also set that liner in place so that it doesn't transfer. So now we're just gonna apply some mascara to the lower lash line and the upper lash line. I have my glue on my lashes drying, getting ready. So put a healthy coat of mascara on your bottom lashes. You want them to stick out over top of the bright orange color. But be careful not to, transfer the mascara onto the pigment. So I have my bottom mascara on. Now I'm gonna apply my lashes. So I chose these lashes because I wanted a more wispier lash so that you could see through them and see the actual colors and the gradient. I like it. I like the light airy effect that it gives. So now we're gonna go ahead with the highlight. I'm gonna use my Danessa Myricks palette. I'm gonna take the color No Problem out of that palette, and I'm gonna lay that color down first. Highest portion of my cheekbone, right? Do the other side. Now, we're not stopping there. I'm not done. I'm a glow baby. I love the glow. So next what I'm gonna do is take the ColourPop times Makeup Shayla highlighter in the color Booming. And then I'm gonna take that color and put that tip of my nose, above my lip. So next I'm gonna take my blush brush and I'm going to kind of mold those two colors together. You want them to blend before I put my actual blush on. And now what I'm gonna do is take the color Taj Mahal by Nars. Since we're already doing orange, we might as well go all the way. This is a very orangey blush, right on the apples, just a little bit, because it does have some shimmer to it. And we don't want to be too much, but I wanted like a glowy face. So put that there. Beautiful, beautiful. It makes me so happy. So now we're moving on to the lips. I'm gonna take the color Antique Velvet from MAC, and I'm gonna use that to line my lips. So now I'm gonna go in with the color Taunt from Morphe. Okay, now we're gonna take our gloss by Morphe in the color Boho, place that right on the top. All right guys, this is the finished look. I hope that you enjoyed today's tutorial. I really love how it came out. I love the color combination. I know it's a little bold, but with the right outfit, the right occasion, I love it, okay? So if you recreate this look, make sure that you tag me on Instagram at TheTessaStewart. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so that you're alerted with any future uploads from me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!